Hello everyone! I have a doll video to share with you guys today. I recently ordered this adorable girl. She is called Hello Little Girl. She is a doll and she's really awesome. I'm going to unbox her and show you guys just how wonderful she is. I cannot wait to see her and just kind of like get to see the details of her stock outfit and all of the little cute accessories that she comes with. I ordered her from JP Groove and I got her for a really great price, and I was feeling really great about the price. And then between when I ordered her and when she arrived at my house, because I live in Canada so shipping takes a little while, she went on a sample sale, and so I could have actually gotten her for a little bit less, not too much less. Like, I still feel okay with the price. I did get her for a good price. I could have saved even more money if I had waited. You never know with those sample sales. It makes me reluctant to buy any doll in any other way. But the thing about sample sales is that you don't always get all of the accessories. So far, all of the dolls that I have bought have all come with their hats and their coats and all the clothes that are in the boxes beside them, but they don't come with a card or a stand. This girl has a pretty unique stand, and I would have really not liked to have not received these two really wonderful accessories that she comes with, a mic and a guitar. And so, you know, to save $10, I get the box, I get the card, I definitely get the accessories that I really love about her. So I really don't feel too badly about having bought her at full price. Whenever you order from Groove, they will often send you a little set of post-it notes with a pull-up theme, and this time I got the Lunatic Queen post-it notes. I have a bunch of post-it notes from dolls that I don't like as much, but this was the first time that I've received the post-it note set for a doll that I actually have and love, so I'm really pleased about that. And I also ordered two stands. You can get stands with your with your order from Groove. They're in part of the on sale. I think they're in part of like the factory sale section of their website. And you don't get to choose what color stand you get. You just get a random stand. It costs $5, which, you know, I don't know if that's a good price or not, but I've been using the stands a lot more, and because I have some dolls from the sample sale, I don't have as many stands as I have dolls, and I want to be able to stand all of my dolls in their stands if I really wanted to. And lately I display almost all of my dolls standing and almost all of them in their stands, as opposed to, there was a time when I used to kind of just lean them up against stuff, but I'm really leaning to more towards using the stand, so I just felt like I needed a couple more, so I got those as well. Now I am going to show you this doll, so I'm going to take her out of her box, and I'll just show you how she comes in the inner sleeve of her box. You can see her card right there. There she is. This is I think this is a scarf. It feels like it. We'll see. We'll have a look at that. And a hat, and her boots, and her stand. She has a mic and a guitar with a guitar strap and a really cool stand. It's like the British invasion here. So I am going to turn her over and unbox her, and then I'll come back and show you how she looks. So Dal Hello Little Girl was released in August of 2011, and she's a collaboration with these two companies, at NAI Labo and LA.Tomo. And I don't know anything about either of those companies or labels, but they are the people who designed her, who collaborated with Groove. And she is absolutely adorable. I'm going to show her in quite a bit of detail right now, up close. Okay, so here she is as she comes out of the box. Her boots are actually not on her in the box, so you do have to put them on, but they're the kind that have a slit in the back so that they're very easy to go on and off the doll, just like so. So this is how she comes in the box, and her hair is it's rather frizzy. I love the color. It's sort of a golden honey blondish brown color. It's really, really pretty, and I really adore the hairstyle. It's just so freaking cute. I absolutely love it. So this is how her hair looks with minimal fussing. There were a couple of parts here that just were hanging kind of funny, so I just flipped them so that they disappear into her little curl here. There are some frizzy parts here, especially right here. And her hair is kind of crunchy in the curled section. So it's quite soft up here and crunchy down here. So it seems to have some type of a product in it that's keeping it curled like that. So I wouldn't mess around with it too much if I were you. And I'm going to try to not mess around with it. I will work with it a little bit to try to get it looking a little bit smoother around the front of her face here. She has a really cute bang, and let's take a look at her face up. She has yellow eyebrows. Holy moly, she has very thick bangs. Let me see if I can show her face up. There we go. So very thick bangs, but when you push them aside, she has these lovely yellow eyebrows. And her eyelashes are the thickest, longest eyelashes I've ever seen on a stock doll. Look at them. Isn't that something else? They're quite thick and long. They really fit with her theme. She definitely looks like a go-go girl or something. There's a little bit of dirt on the side of her face here. Let me just get something to wipe it with. So here again, so that you can see her face up. She has sweet orangey brownish smoky eyes. Just very kind of smoky edge around the outside of her eyes, and a single small yellow crease line, and more brown kind of smudging around the outside of her eye there, with some tiny little lashes drawn on. I'll put it up really close so that you can see. Just some tiny little lashes right over here. The rest of her eye is pretty plain, and those long lashes kind of do a lot of the expression for her. She has pinky, peachy lips, very, very light, and her blushing around the insides of her eyes and on her cheeks is quite peachy as well, a peachy pink color. And her lips are quite colored, like in almost like a circle around her lips, like the color extends past where the lip is actually, where the shape of the lip is. She's very sweet. Nice neutral lips, makes her eyes really pop. Her eye chips are these really beautiful dark gray, almost black. They're quite nice. And of course, her eyes do not blink, but they do move from side to side. And the little tiny bit of eyelid that's showing there on a doll is gray. So it looks like she has like a gray eyeshadow on her lids. She's so sweet. I'll try to show her whole face here if I can just move her bangs over a little bit. So there she is. Such a sweetie. And she has gorgeous, gorgeous stock. So she comes with this awesome leather jacket with so many cute details. It has this little working zipper, so you can actually close it. And it's lined in this really cute plaid fabric. And it has belt loops and pockets and darts and a little collar with a little fake button on it, and some little shoulder straps here, and her cuffs have these little belts on them that really, I had to tighten them up a little bit. With just out of the box, they keep kind of falling down over her wrist. Really, really cute. And then let's take off the jacket so that you can have a look at her cute, cute dress. So she does not have a lot of, or any actually, plastic covering her body. I just have to get her joints all the way that they're supposed to be. This is how her dress looks. I actually am not a huge fan of the top part of her dress. Not a huge fan of these little weird things that hang down on her her arms, but they're very British looking. And there's one on each side. It's kind of like a piece of cording that looks like it's been sort of braided into a shape here. And then there's more of the cording around the black collar on the top of her dress. And the dress is just not all that nicely fitted. Like it's kind of one of those A-line dresses, which is very in keeping with the style and the, I guess, the time period of the dress. So it has all of these studs and trim down the front of it, and one of the studs actually fell out as I was taking her out of the box, and I just took a little bit of glue and put it back in place. But that's something to keep in mind, is that these might be loose, so take care not to lose one of them. When it was missing, it was very obviously missing, so you don't want to lose these gold studs if any of them fall out. Try to glue it back in right away. And then she also has this trim along the bottom, black and gold trim, and then the whole dress closes with a Velcro strip down the back. She also comes with these cute little white tights. I'm going to put her jacket back on because she does, I believe she looks a lot better with the jacket. So she does come with these cute little black shiny boots. They're plastic. They're that kind of flexible plastic like Barbie boots. And they're very plain. They have a little bit of detail here where they look a little slouchy, but other than that, they're just plain high-heeled black boots. And she does come with this, as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure it's real fur. So this is a stole or a scarf that she could wear. And again, if you have strong feelings about that, you could get rid of it, or not. You might not want to buy her if you don't want to, you know, support that kind of a thing. I'm not really for fur or anything, but I like her enough that I'm gonna overlook the fact that her stole seems to be made out of fur. So cute! And let's have a look at this. Well, let's look at the hat first of all. This is not a really well-made hat. It really does seem like it's made out of that plastic molded material that sometimes is on the inside of packaging. It has a velvety kind of flocking on the inside and the outside, and then a gold piece of ribbon here with a star stud on either side. The ribbon is already starting to shred a little bit, and so it's not the best quality hat in the world, but it does look really cute on her. It looks quite cute on her. I think I like her without it, but as far as hats go, you know, I'm not much of a hat or headpiece person with my dolls, but it does fit with the theme, so it's okay. She also comes with this plastic guitar that has quite a lot of nice detailing. So it has real little tiny strings that kind of disappear up here by the pegs, I think those are called. I don't know much about guitars, but that's how the handle of the guitar looks. And there's the neck, and then there's whatever you call this part of the guitar. It has this little design right here and all these buttons and stuff. And then how does this go? I think it goes like that, doesn't it? Doesn't that part go up? I don't remember. No, I think it looks like it goes down actually. Anyhow, the strap it looks like almost like a faux patent leather. It's shiny on this side, and then the other side is just like, that's the back side of it. It's more grippy there. And then the mic stand, I'm really impressed with this mic. It has a telescoping, it's almost like one of those antennas for your radio or TV, so it goes up and down, and it also goes back and forth like this. It is plastic, so I would be very careful with it, but it's nice that it moves so you can position it as a nice little accessory for your photos. And it has a little switch on it. That's how it looks. Quite nice. Here's her card. So here is Dal Hello Little Girl, all set up in her adorable little stand, which has the British flag on the bottom of it. It's awesome. I really love the stand. It's so bright and colorful. And here she is with her mic and her guitar on, and she's just ready to rock out here, isn't she? I just love her. She's so cute. So she was released in August of 2011. She's part of the Creators Label series, so she is a collaboration doll. And I think that she is a pretty amazing little addition to your collection. She's especially great if you love dolls. What I really love about her is that she has these long, beautiful eyelashes without you having to open up her head and enhance the eyelashes yourself. So that's really nice. I love her cute little hairstyle. It's quite different than most Dal's and Pull-Up's hairstyles, so I really love the theming of the hairstyle. And of course, her stock outfit is fabulous. Now, I'm not sure that this doll would stand up to a whole lot of dressing and redressing with these particular stock items, because this fake leather is it crinkles and kind of starts to fall apart after you kind of handle it a whole lot. So she's a really great doll for keeping in stock and leaving in stock, or take her out of stock and keep her out of it. I do think that she makes a really versatile doll because her face up is so sweet. She does have a rather grumpy look to her, which I think is really cute. So you can get her at jpgroove.com, and she has a special price of $50.95, which is quite a bit different than her retail price, which is $99. So that's a pretty good deal. She's also right now available on the sample sale at Groove as well, and there she's priced at $39.95. So now the thing to keep in mind with the sample sale is that you're not guaranteed to get all of the accessories that come with a doll when you buy it from the sample sale. So she's not going to have a box, her stand, her fabulous stand, or her card. And so so just keep that in mind. You may or may not get the guitar and the microphone if you buy her on the sample sale. You probably will get her hat and her boots, because any sample doll that I have bought has come with all of its actual clothing. And I don't think I've bought a doll on the sample sale that comes with accessories like this that aren't part of their outfit. So I'm not sure. I guess you'd have to take a risk. I don't know if the $10 is worth it or not. She is sold out at Pull-Up Style, so you can't get her there, but you might be able to nab her from another collector as well. So let me know what you think of Hello Little Girl and how she looks, and do you have her? What do you think of her? And if you have any name suggestions for her, leave me a comment below, because I'd love to give her a name. I'm just not entirely sure what it might be. I was thinking of maybe an Austin Powers type of name. Anyhow, you guys have a really great Dolly week.